Hello world, and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program Campaign Mode. This is episode 2, and first off, I'd like to have a little chat about schedules. Now, I think even the most casual viewer will know that I don't really have a set schedule for what videos go up and when and all that stuff, because I'm pretty sporadic when I'm gaming. It's sort of like I'll game what I'm blah 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 tongue tied. Let me just undo this knot. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure like a lot of you, I'll play a game that I want to. I can't sit there and play a game constantly over and over again every day. Doesn't matter what I'm working on or anything. I have to rotate through. I have to have a little difference. It's personally kind of like why I like European Trucker. It's just something I can ramble along with. But yeah, I mean, it's like industrial Minecraft. I can't do that every single day. For one thing, this is quite a bit of a time sink editing it all together. But apart from that, I'd just get bored of it. If I did it every day, I'd get bored of it. So I think what it's going to be is I'm going to work on maybe 2 to 3 episodes of Kerbal Space Program a week. That's a 7-day rotation, and the same with Industrial Minecraft. With the Kerbal Space Program, at least 2 episodes are going to be this campaign mode. If I do I might do an extra bit, which is just part of the regular, just me messing around with rockets, building whatever, and I'm going to be using the multiplayer stuff as kind of like throughout the week kind of intermediate filler. If you don't like that, that's fine, don't watch it. That's absolutely fine. I mean, I record what I like and, you know, what I enjoy doing. So, yeah. If you don't like that, that's fine. Perhaps there's something else you might want to see. So, you know, you can always just leave a comment saying, hey, have you played this, or have you got this game, or something like that. So, you know, it's all good stuff like that. What else have I got about? Yes, I'm combining the Talkie Time and European Trucker, since European Trucker has basically become Talkie Time. So it's going to be Euro Trucker Talkie Time. So for news and stuff, and basically what I'm rambling about now, this kind of stuff, it'll be in the Euro Trucker videos, just to keep it mostly out of the other stuff. What else have I got to babble on about? Ah, yes. Lots of cool parts coming out these days. I've just literally saw on the forums that the Cosmos Pack has been updated, and they've got cameras. They've got cameras that you can attach to the sides. Actually, I need to check if this cursor is showing up. And now the cursor is showing, and I honestly cannot remember what the hell I was talking about. Oh yeah, Cosmos Pack has little cameras that you can attach to the rocket or something, and then you press like the F keys, I believe, and it will switch you to the actual little down view. So in a couple of my videos I've moved the camera like this to watch the separation and stuff, but you can actually do it properly now, and you know, you could set them up on little kind of rover carts or something around the pad and watch your rocket launch, which is pretty cool. Ah, right, back on subject. Kind of on subject. Another thing with the whole recording schedule is I don't record loads and loads of videos all at once. I try to, but there was an issue with limited space, because obviously, yeah, if you've ever used Fraps, you know that the raw video data is fucking huge. So, you know, I'll record maybe an hour or 2 hours and I'm full. So I've got to render it and sort all that out, and then I can record again. But no longer, because just today I bought a lovely Seagate 1 terabyte hard drive specifically for this. So now I can record to my heart's content and then worry about doing the rest of it later, which is brilliant for you and me. Oh, see. Oh my god, I still got that stuck in my head. Never mind about that. Yeah, okay, actually getting into the campaign mode stuff now. Put on the old campaign britches. We're here with the ditch, the DH1 or whatever. The rocket that put men in space, and a woman, I believe. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Little hiccup there. Put men in space. But today, the new mission, we put men in space and a woman. But now, you know, people are like, all right, you know, you've done that thing. We need to send a few satellites up, get some communication ready. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So today, the astronauts, they're taking a brief respite. Oh, new I want. They're taking a brief respite. In fact, there's even talk of certain astronauts retiring, getting other jobs as part of the space program. We'll see where that goes. But today, we're going to make a satellite. It's just going to be a communications relay satellite. So, we're going to pick our unmanned module, of which we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to go for this tiny one. Does that look good? Yeah, we'll go for this tiny one. Or should we go for that one? Oh yeah, I should be looking at prices as well, shouldn't I? Cost 300, 300, they're both 300. In fact, they're probably, yeah, okay. Well, this one's a lot smaller. We'll grab this one. This is our unmanned module. So I guess we better make the satellite first, you know? So, let's see what we want here. Of course, any traditional satellite is not itself without a ferret girt dish. We might need some RCS. I've become accustomed to using, where is it? The Odin RCS sort of stuff for this kind of thing. Because you can do that, and you know, it doesn't look too bad. It's pretty nice in there. And if you really want to, and you've got these RCS tanks from the cart mod, which are pretty nice. And oh, get on there. They flicker, but you can get it. I've done it many times. Get on there. There we go. So that's on there. So that's a lot of RCS. That's going to do us fine. I might even I've also added some parts, if you haven't noticed. Probably not, because I haven't gone through them. I added the BACE Pack. The BACE Pack from Nova Silisko. I've also upgraded to 0.15.2 with the new flame effects. I waited until 0.2 because 0.1 had some bugs in it. Have I added anything else? And I upgraded my NovaPunch Pack because NovaPunch has already been updated with the new flame effects as well. So we're up to date. We're all up to date on that. Okay, we've got plenty of RCS. We now need something to fire the RCS off of. So I think I want the RCS on little booms or something. I don't know. Let's see what we got that might stick out nicely. Now we've got those new pieces, haven't we? These hard points. Let's see how big they are. Pretty damn huge. Alright. That's them out the window then. What about these? Oh my, they're huge. Oh man. Well, that's a weird little effect, isn't it? Huh. That's really weird. That might be cool. Huh. Alright, well. Wow. Nope, too small. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. What else have we got in here that might be good? ASAS for a lander. It's pretty small. We'll probably not have that kind of guidance system on this. It's already got Mechjeb in it. Not that we're going to be using that really, it's just for keeping us on course. Huge engine. These little pieces here are like just over a meter. That's pretty cool. Nope, we won't worry about that. We won't worry about that at all. We'll just grab some nice RCS. Please stop doing that. I know that last thruster is a bit covered, but she'll be fine. A kill rot module might help. Need a tiny engine. Yes. I think we're actually just going to have to go with some sort of RCS engine or something. Rather, yeah, just use all this RCS we got. So, something I've been doing, I don't know whether it'll be able to attach to this piece correctly, but no, it won't. What about you? Yeah, it does kinda. I've been doing that with these linear, are they still called linear? Yeah, linear ports, and that's becoming an engine. So you're basically running the entire thing on RCS engines like that, which has been interesting. It's been interesting. Not sure whether it's the best. I might want to actually just put a single one in the middle. Yeah, actually. Saves. Is that floating or actually in there? That's actually in there. Let's try and get that nice and centered. Ooh. Brilliant. Alright. So we've got our main engine, killer up. Alright, that's a pretty simple satellite. It's a pretty simple satellite indeed. I may even add, just since we're using it as a main fuel source, just another one of those, and we'll move those to there and move those, oops, daisy, oopsie daisy. I don't know, because then you got all this here and it doesn't look nice. Can I just put that there and have that look really nice, please? Thanks. No, I did it again. I don't know. I think I might want the yellow ones there because they're a bit chunkier. Yeah, they will fit. Yeah, just got kind of click at the right time. There we go. Just a little communication satellite. So, oh, maybe we should use those. They've got little aerials on. Yeah, we will. Yep. Haha! Does this thing need a couple solar panels? Will they even fit? Sort of will. Well, it's a satellite. What should we have? And now we can rotate parts as well, can't we? So we could do that. Cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Don't know. Bit of a bugger. Bit of a bugger. We'll leave those off. Huh. You know what? We'll just put these blocks there. Just give it a bit more radial detail. Call them science packages and stuff. They don't cost too much. But there's our satellite. Brilliant. Now to shove it in a payload fairing. Ooh, payload fairings. I still don't have any nice ones, really. Oh well. So first, let's get ourselves just one of those mechanical couplers. I think we might be able to fit this in something smaller. Might even be able to fit that in one of those. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just do that? Ooh, that tiny bit. That'll be fine. Be fine. Right, so that is nestled in there just nicely. Where's a nice little bit to bring this down to 1 meter? Because we don't need much. That's 2 meter to 1. You look decent. Yeah, that'll do. Is it already up here pretty much? Yeah. Cool. Getting there. Now to construct a rocket. I have to, how much money did we have left over from the last time? 39 grand. 39 grand. Obviously don't want to blow it. I actually want to build a plane as well, so I want some left over from this. Dare I build a rocket I know how to build? I guess it'll be fine. We'll see actually how much it is, won't we? Oh, where are you? There you are. Try not to be so bells and whistles about it. This is a pretty decent rocket. It's got a lot of lift to get you where you're going. And it's relatively well controlled. Yep. Yes, I did just move that all the way higher so the white would match. Kerbal Space Program. Docking has been held back, so it seems. Apparently it'd be too detrimental or something. This is what I'm getting anyway. It would be, you know, just actually making docking work would basically just ruin the rest of the game or the ability to update it further, which is totally fine. You know, docking isn't necessarily what the entire game is all about. It's just a feature. Yeah, they're actually working on EVAs and IVAs, extravehicular and intervehicular, basically inside and outside of the vehicle movement, which is pretty cool. Should be an interesting thing to see. Alright, those go there, then those burst off. Yep, and then the rocket fires, and then that needs its own stage. That goes there like that. That engine there fires, and then payload shroud comes off. There's separation of the module that's got to deliver into orbit. Okay, that should be doing us well. Alright, now let's actually see how much money this is. 28,000. That's a lot of money. We're at the point where this is exceedingly expensive again, isn't it? Oh yeah. Well, yeah, just throw all that away. Fine. Yep. Let's try and make the lower stage cheaper. What did we learn last time? SRBs are fun. That's what we learned. So we do that. Where's that nice burning SRB? There it is. That's totally not horrendous. And I had 4 of these. And little baby SRBs on it just to get it up. Yes, little SRBs, you're basically Viagra. I keep making little sound effects because I'm thinking. It's painful when I think. Those SRBs aren't even straight. It's better. And I had little winglets. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just rotting here in my brains. Yeah, so what have we got going on down here? Those 4 are firing. Did we fire that one simultaneously with the... Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? Then those separate. That goes in there. Just shove those winglets down here. So we got that, and then we got separation. Alright, cool, cool. What kind of price are we looking at on this monstrosity? 25. Well, it's an interesting thing, because this is it's cheaper. It's cheaper. Should we go for it? Let's call this ComSat 1-A. Save. And we'll launch it. Consider it purchased for most of our monies. Oh, should we? See, I've got second thoughts now. The other rocket did go up. It did go up exceedingly well. Okay, well, I'm just going to stop the recording here and let the world load a bit. There we go, the world's loaded. Right. This is the launch of the first satellite. It's Communications Relay Satellite. We're going to try and put it into a 100-kilometer orbit. If we can, we may even push it to 300. Countdown, beginning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have SRB ignition. The rocket is flying in an upward direction. That's a good direction to go if you're a rocket. Up. We got some jiggle. Hopefully that will not be detrimental to our health or the health of this program. Jiggling about in there. Yeah, these cameras will be like down here, and then you can see that kind of thing happen there. Oh, here we go. We're going up. This is a good thing. Should probably bank over just a little bit. I'm going to press the M just to bring this up and get all this loaded, because it always takes a little while on that first one to bring back into the world. We tilt it over just a little bit. How's that coming out? It's coming really well. Yes, if I remember, it overshoots, doesn't it? Yeah. Which probably means I should actually separate earlier. Interesting. Okay. I've noticed something. I don't know whether it's me, but controls are slightly more sluggish these days. There's less run, flip around and all that, so... Come on, get in the right direction. We're losing speed. This isn't good already. And up a bit. Okay, cool. Actually, let's just push this out. Might as well while we're here. Keep our speed going up. See if we can push this out to 150. In fact... Oh. There we go, back on the 90 degrees. See, this is coming out nice. Push it to the limit. Ah! Yeah, okay. Must stop with the random little bits of singing. They are a sign of insanity. Not really. Any of you see the transit of Venus? I certainly did not. Here in England, it was covered in cloud. Shameful, shameful display. If you don't know what the transit of Venus is, or was, well, Venus is on an inside orbit, and it basically passes in front of the sun at a point where we can see it moving across the sun in the day, if you've got the right equipment to actually look at the sun without going blind. And how are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we're alright. Kind of. This might just be 150 kilometer, or the satellite might actually. We might as well release the payload fairings. Payload fairings released. And there's the satellite. Looking all satalicious. But yeah, it happens every 105 years. So this was the last chance to see it before I am A, optimistically, a head in a jar, or B, unoptimistically, a head in the ground. Or a head in a basket. Yeah, because they'd put a basket at the bottom of the guillotine and then they'd cut off the head, you know, chop chop, and the head would be in the basket. So, you know, basket, jar. Yeah. Oh. Hopefully we've got enough fuel to put this up. I'm gonna speed time just a little bit. We haven't lost too much speed. I'm sure there's a correct term for it, probably something to do with delta V. But that's all smart people stuff, and well, here at Stimpy Corporation, Rocket Co., we deal with explosions. Oh yeah, that's coming up brilliantly. Whoa! Little too much there, girl. Little too much. It's okay. It's okay. What we're going to do is separate. Alt L, lock the stage. And RCS. Just moved us forward a little bit. Brilliant. Cool. Here we are with our one little tiny engine. So there's a tip for you with the new weird radial facing and stuff. RCS can be more appropriately used as an engine. I mean, you know, it could be used as an engine anyway. It's just prettier this way. So what are we going to do here? We're going to get to here. We're going to burn to even that out. So far this mission's success is and that debris is falling where? On land, but it is 134 kilometers, which means it will burn up in Atmo. Cool. Now we've got better handling. Okay. We're preparing to do our RCS thrust. Oh god, no, 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 no. Well, we missed that window there, but that's fine. It's fine. We should be able to do some slight maneuvering. I'll tell you, that stuff still gets me. Just bring that down to... Wow. Then we just gotta wait to there and then bring that one up. Okay, RCS off. And spin this around. You spin me right round, baby, like a satellite orbiting a planet, baby, right round. That didn't happen. I think of terrible things when I think of that song. I was once upon a time linked to something almost terrible. Never mind. We'll never go into that. We all know the internet is hell. Whoops. What? Hey, look at that. That's within a few meters. That's cool. RCS off. And how's our orbit? There we go. Brilliant. How much fuel do we have? Tons. Do we wish to push this into a higher orbit? It is the first satellite. It's just got to tick away. It's just got to tick away. In fact, let's position this in a nice facing. That is something good about the little Mechjeb there. So we're facing. Brilliant. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, that's my impression of a satellite. Yeah, because something in space, something in space, you know, where sound doesn't travel, has to have a little thing that indicates it's working by making a beeping sound. Beep, beep. Brilliant though. I saw Apollo 13 the other day. I know. That's a bit funny. I think I said I saw Apollo 18 in one of my earlier videos a long time ago, and obviously they're completely unrelated. But I'd seen Apollo 13 beforehand, back when it came out. But I was a little kid, and I didn't really appreciate it. I didn't, I was like, dude, there's no lasers in this. I'm gonna go watch Star Wars. But no, I really enjoyed it. I didn't realize Bill Paxton was in it. So that was cool. Success, full mission, boys. Because we don't need to return this at all. This is just going to stay up here. Wow, look at that lovely kind of galaxy thing. What do you call it? Would this be some sort of cloud of like? Is this some sort of like nebula cloud, or is it like? Are we seeing the arm of perhaps the galaxy that the Kerbin system is in, or the Kerbal system is in? Possibly. I don't know much about space. We should perhaps send a probe out to find out. Maybe a future mission will send a probe right out there to see what this cloud is. I know it's a matte painting, don't worry. I'm not an idiot. One day, hopefully it won't be though. Something random I have to just read out here. My grandmother, she had a kids meal at some shitty restaurant or something, or just like cafe or something, and they gave her this little plastic cup drink. If you're like aged 19, 20 or over, you will most likely know what exactly I mean. They're like a little plastic kind of drinking cup from the water cooler with like a plastic film top. And this one is orange time flavor soft drink with sweeteners. Orange big time flavor soft drink. And let me read the ingredients. And obviously the ones back in my childhood wouldn't have certain labels on, but this one, water, citric acid, bearing in mind this came with a kids meal, water, citric acid, flavoring, preservatives, potassium sorbate, sodium benzoate, artificial sweeteners, aspartame, saccharin, I don't know whether I pronounced that one, sorry, asulfame, K, and color, bracket, sunset yellow, star, end bracket. And the star is, may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. Contains a source of phenylalanine. Sorry, I just thought it was really... May have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. Anyway, it kind of tasted tack, actually. So, yeah, it's a bit tacky. Just thought I'd share that with you. Alright. Now, if you're interested in what parts have actually made up this satellite here, while I'm here I might as well go over it. The core of it is Nova Silisko's Probodyne pack, which is a pack, if you're not familiar with it, is designed basically about satellites and stuff. There's like a Hubble telescope kind of parts as well. The dish, our original core module, yeah, and these little solar paneled science packs are from it. These RCS modules here, I believe these are from the NovaPunch Pack, although I could be completely wrong on that. I'm not entirely sure about those. They may actually be from the Probodyne pack as well. I'm not too sure on that one. We'll have a look when we get back. But this ring here is from Silisko edition, Alpha, whatchamacallit, the latest one, standalone. And that's just a killer rotation module. It's kind of like an SAS. Well, essentially is an SAS. And of course, this linear RCS port here is vanilla these days. And the black RCS fuel tanks inside and these yellow ones out here are NovaPunch. Very nice. They all look very nice, and they got a bit debris. Comstar A1 debris. Oh, that's our third stage or second stage, third stage. So yeah, that'll be floating up here forever. I don't know whether I want to push this into a higher orbit. I don't think I do. We may do later satellites. Oh, look at that, it's Minmus. We'll get to you eventually. We'll get to you eventually. Okay, so let's tally up the scores while we're sort of in a cinematic sort of. Where's the orbital button? There it is. Ah, orbital. Da, 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 da. That's. I'm just going to do the math. We're back here in the vehicle assembly building. I remember to save that. Oh shit! What happened there? Weird. Anyway, I remember to take off the engineer when I think about it. Anyway, this cost us 27,970. The reward was 20,000 for satellite launch, plus half the cost of the vehicle. Sorry, hit the mic. Half the cost of the vehicle back. The half the cost is 13,985. There were no penalties, so we have an end total of 45,920. Brilliant, huh? Essentially, you know, essentially like $6 grand profit-ish, something like that. So that was brilliant. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Let's put it up to 45,000. That's a lot of money. That's good money. That amount of money makes me feel confident in actually making nice rockets, and possibly even amending some rules, because I want to build something next episode that isn't on my list. I want to build a recovery plane. We're going to have all these astronauts dumping in the ocean, dumping on the, preferably on land actually. So we're going to need a jet. Get off and save and back. We're going to need a jet to go pick people up. You know, because they can't walk. Can't expect them to walk. There's ComSat 1A. Brilliant. Just orbiting overhead. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if they land out here, you know, who's going to come pick them up? So we're going to have to build a jet. I may try and balance in some rules for a recovery vehicle, or we might actually just say that this is just run-of-the-mill part of the budget anyway, and just ignore the budget on building this kind of thing, and only keep the budget for the space plane. But we'll see. But of course, you know, it's going to be some sort of plane thing. I'm going to try and make it not look like a shuttle, if I can. Because, like, I don't want to build a space shuttle and then build a recovery plane and have them look relatively the same. But you know, we could do something like this. That gives it a strange look to it. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Kind of a swan head. It's very interesting. Yeah. Well, that's something. Mr. What's this? What is it? Tiberian? You know what? I'll just go look at some parts and actually find out his damn name. Where is it? Tiberian. There he is. For the Probodyne Aerospace Pack, a shuttle pack. He's not released it yet, but he's been working on some lovely new shuttle stuff. So as soon as that is out, I am installing it like nobody's business. His parts have always been very nice. Very interesting to work with. So yeah, I think we're going to call it that for this particular episode of Campaign Mode. Going to try and record another one at some point during the weekend. And of course we got Industrial Minecraft to record this weekend. Brilliant. It's going to be a fun Saturday. I'm going to enjoy it very much. Got a lot to do in Industrial Minecraft. Don't want to fall behind. And you know, I can't play it every day. You know, I know some folks do, and they focus entirely on that. But I'm one of these people. I have multiple hobbies, and I do a little bit of them one, and then I move on to the next, and just rotate through. You know, because I like to sort of like keep my mind active on various different topics, switching between. So we're going to go back to the satellite, see how she's doing. Hopefully nothing broke. Testing, 1, 2, come on. Come on, girl. Come on. I hit the mic again, damn it. And it looks like our stages have moved into 1, which is kinda good. Is stage lock still active, or is it just there because... Yep, stage lock is still active. Of course, Mechjeb turns off, but that's fine. Place looks nice. We're just passing over the... We should really start naming these places. I have added all the names from the previous Majiki. The previous episode, all your name suggestions. They were brilliant. The current lineup, we've got all sorts. I'm not going to read them all out, but we got like Terra Angela, Kulov Kurbolovich, Smoked Kerman, Cordon Kerbin, Bob Bobbington, Garrick Benar, Harold Bismar, Cut Chorus, Kretzel. Yeah, a fair few. If only Curb Star, Llama Curb. Llama Curb. Yeah, no, thank you for the generous names. Nobody died this episode because, you know, and I don't know, some astronauts, you know, after they've had their moment in the fun, moment in the light, we don't really want them dying, so once their missions are over, you know, some of them might get other jobs. I mean, if we build a recovery plane, we're going to need a pilot. We're going to need some pilots. And who better to look after fellow astronauts than perhaps Jean-Luc Picard or Kevin Kerbolis or Katrina Kerblin. We don't know. They might get another flight. We'll see. You never know. Some of them might end up as, if we get a space lab, we'll need to rotate the crews out. If we get a space lab, which I'm looking forward to doing a space lab. Really looking forward to doing that. Launching something really big. I like launching big payloads. But that's enough rambling insanely at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Hope it wasn't too painful. And hope you're not disappointed that no one died. I'm not disappointed. You know, it's a great episode. Nobody died. Yay. Yeah, brilliant. Have a lovely day. I was Stimpy. I will see you in the next episode of Kerbal Space Program, or possibly, if you're one of those few people who watches Minecraft too, I might see you in a Minecraft video. So, have a lovely day, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Truman Show references. Ahoy! Bye!